Hey guys, welcome back to another special video. Today we are going to be reacting to when cops have to arrest their coworkers. Now this one's going to be interesting, so kick back, grab some snacks, grab some drinks, and we're going to get this video started.
To random people they'll never see again. What happens when cops usually spend their time dealing with random people they'll never see again? What happens when instead cops are forced to battle their own ethics and arrest their co-workers?
Imagine having to arrest your coworker or your best friend.
I know, I'm sorry.
Starting with Corporal Scott. On January 1st, 2021, Gainesville police were called to the scene of a crash that took place in a parking lot. But the responding officer, Brooke, had no idea who was waiting for her.
And you are Silver Car?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If you want to go back over there, I'll come get your info in just a second.
Alright, thank you.
So,
This is awkward.
Reached out for my lighter, slammed into his ass.
cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Not really.
Yeah.
He didn't want to do an information
So he
exchange?
does. Now I found it.
Brooke and Scott are clearly familiar with each other, and when Scott described how the incident happened, making it clear he's at fault, Brooke decides to check with her higher-ups before moving forward with the situation, fearing a conflict
You're like,
of
what do
interest.
you do? I would have.
This crash, Birdie is so come work it? Okay. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've worked a crash with one of us in it, so. No, he's not on duty. He's in his POV. But I just didn't
I
want
feel
there
like
to
this would be so
conflict of
awkward to have to
interest
arrest
type
one of your
issues.
coworkers,
That was it. I just
one of
wanted
your
to make
other
sure.
fellow
Brooke gets
police
the green light and
officers.
is told there shouldn't be any problems with her handling the case. But that changes when she notices Scott's impaired state during the investigation.
On
So,
DUI.
Birdie,
His
you
name's
giving me some
Birdie.
indicators?
Oh,
Listen.
shit, woman.
Listen.
You just call her
Valdez is
woman?
coming out just to. I'm not gonna lie to you about it.
She's on her way?
Yeah, she's on her way. Because I'm not.
I think his job's
I'm not really
gone.
comfortable with this whole thing at all. Right now, you're being detained.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
I'm holding on to you because I have a supervisor coming to see if I need to do a full-fledged DUI investigation or not.
Oh shit. Sir, get back in your car. Sorry.
So please don't make my life difficult.
I would never do that to you.
Okay. I'm very uncomfortable right now.
Me too.
I apologize for putting you in that position. Are you on?
Yes, I am. And I'm going to remain on for integrity.
Despite the uncomfortable situation, the officer does
You
the
could-
right thing
he
and detains
kinda, like,
Scott. You can tell he was
talking
not
slow.
happy about it, and things might
I
have
feel
gone
like he might
differently
be a little
if there
drunk.
was no body cam involved. Coworker or not, Scott is now a suspect, and his bad night is just getting started.
Bro, this is so awkward. I can't. I'd be pissed and tired too, bro. Like, but come on. Don't drink and drive. You're a fucking cop.
She did it. I don't give a fuck.
Here, I'm gonna go bring stuff. Okay.
She wants to do DUI. Do it. I'm not gonna put you in that spot. Not gonna put her in that spot.
23.
She made me aware of Will
Go ahead.
so
Well aware.
okay.
Fair enough.
If we have any spare units,
I will
like you
never
up here at 600 West, I think it's
Put anyone in that spot.
3 people from his
He
crew
seems like an
there.
okay guy
Absolutely
too.
100% right in what she's doing.
You can't consume anything. You're killing me.
I'm trying.
No, I'm trying.
Come on.
With the supervisor now arriving at the scene, they can proceed with the field sobriety tests. The first one went smoothly for Scott. However, once they got to the balance test, it became obvious that Scott wasn't just a little impaired that night.
Look at- he can't
but
even take-
completely
He
hammered.
can't even walk.
You can stop.
Fucking perfect.
You're drunk, bro. You're a cop. You should know better.
Here. So at this time, I'm asking you to come with me to the station to provide a breath sample.
He's like, fuck my life, bro. I'm fucking fired. I know this shit is the worst night of my life.
It was obvious Scott was hitting the bottle that night, and when it was time to put the cuffs on him, things got a little emotional.
Uh-oh.
There's things that we can do to fix this, buddy. I just fucked my kids, my family, fucking everything.
Aww. He seems like a nice guy.
No, you're not these people. It's fine.
So my life is over.
Even though Scott showed regret for his actions, he is still a criminal that put many lives in danger.
I'm too soft, bro. I'm like, oh. I'm like, this guy gonna kill someone, but like, oh. Fuck.
Put them on.
I'm not gonna cuff you.
Oh, yes, you are, because they're watching.
No.
Yes, you are. They're watching.
We'll cuff you over by my car.
Yes, you will.
Yes.
They're watching.
Yes.
You've been compliant. Can I at least cuff you in the front?
Scott's insistence on being cuffed shows that at least he's not trying to exploit his position as a law enforcement officer and is willing to take responsibility for his actions. It's almost like he wanted to punish himself for what he did. Once they
probably
arrived at
does.
the police station, Scott was physically distressed and emotional, clearly regretting what he did.
I'm very sorry that I put you in this position.
Bro, I kind of feel bad for him though. Ugh. I'm such a softie.
Then we're golden.
Yeah.
You know I can't do that.
I can't demonstrate evidence. Literally. I can't.
you also have nystagmus.
Oh, I know. Oh, I'm not saying I haven't been.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna. I mean, you're doing what you got to do.
Yeah.
You're correct.
I feel bad for him.
Yeah, it's a lot different when they ask you in an interview saying, hey, you know, what would you do if this happened to...
I know. You're kidding. Believe me, so proud. And so sorry. All at the same time.
You're gonna make me cry.
Even though Scott proved to be one of the most polite and respectful suspects we've ever encountered, his luck took a different turn once he hit the breathalyzer test. Scott
Okay.
blew a .156 alcohol blood level, nearly twice the legal limit. Scott was
Ooh.
charged with one count of driving under the influence with property damage, and he pleaded no contest to the charge. He was sentenced to nearly $1,000 in fines, 50 hours of community service, substance abuse and DUI classes, and a 6-month driver's license suspension.
Did he
At
lose his
least Scott
job?
didn't hurt anyone. A stark contrast with the next cop who tried to conceal his brother's murderous crimes.
What?
July 2nd, 2011 was
He
an
did
ordinary day
what?
for Alexander Kuchevic until he was shot right outside his home. Turns out he was a big shot in the cocaine and weapons game, and to top it
Ooh.
off, he had a secret identity due to being in the witness protection
looked-
program.
not gonna lie,
The
though, he
number
looked
one
kinda
suspect
hot.
for his murder was a man named Michael. 3 days after the murder, Daniel bought him a plane ticket to Italy. Things are understandably extremely suspicious to the investigating cops, so they decide to bring in their fellow officer Daniel for questioning regarding the whole situation.
We're investigating an allegation of murder. As part of our investigation into the offense, I'd like to interview you on tape under oath. It is a crime in Canada to lie to the police or mislead them in an investigation. It's also a crime in Canada to falsely accuse another person of committing a crime. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you understand that if you lie to the police, you could be charged with an offense?
Yes.
Daniel appears calm and collected as they gear up for the questioning process. Being an officer himself, he's familiar with the drill, and that can obviously pose a challenge for the investigators.
What can you tell me about anything you know about this incident?
To be honest, not much. All I know is that my brother was apparently dating his wife,
Okay, when you say your brother, who's your brother? Michael Costa.
Michael Costa.
Who was he dating?
Anita. That's all I know. Her name is Anita. I met her maybe 3 times. That's all I've known. That's all what I've seen on the news.
Did you know she was married?
No, not until recently.
When
Did
did
you
you
know
find
she
out
was
she was
married?
Saturday
No,
night.
sir. I
So
didn't.
tell
I
me
didn't
what
know
happened
she was
Saturday.
married.
I received a call from my brother, Michael, saying he wanted to come over and speak to me. Came over, started crying, telling me somebody is after him. That's right. I didn't know what the hell he was talking about. Said somebody's after him. Somebody's after him. He said, "Watch the news. somebody got killed. That's Anita's husband. And that's when he told me that he's been dating her and that she was married.
What have you talked about?
What the hell is going on? He won't tell me what's going on. All he said is that this guy was killed and they might be after me because I've been dating his wife.
And that's everything Daniel claims to know about the situation, but the detective is not buying it for even a second.
So your brother comes to you, says, watch the news. The guy that's been murdered, shot and killed outside his house in Woodbridge. Your brother comes and says, I'm dating that guy's wife, Anita, who you know as Anita.
Is that even her name?
Her name's Anita, yes. Okay, so she comes to your house. He says, people are after me. You're a police officer.
This is crazy.
You're allowing this guy to come to your house, yet you know nothing about what he's
God, this
involved
is
in.
insane.
Yet there's a guy lying on the street that's been killed. And you're saying, yeah, come to my house. I got my wife here.
It's my brother.
Yeah.
I'm not going to leave him on the street.
But you're going to ask him what the heck happened.
Yeah, but he didn't tell me. All he says is, he got killed in front of the house, and that was it.
Are you not concerned that maybe that threat's now moved to your place?
Yes, I am. That's why I haven't slept in the last 2 days.
Damn.
So therefore, wouldn't you just nail down on your brother as to what happened? Well, tell me that. Did you try?
I did. I asked him. He kept saying somebody's after me. I don't know why. The only excuse he gave me was that he's dating Anita, and that was it.
So what are the chances your brother's going to tell you what's going on?
Very slim.
Why is that?
Because he hasn't in the last 4 days. Today's Thursday.
So he's going to stay living at your house,
No.
hiding out,
After he left.
possibly bringing that threat to your place for you and your wife.
After he left here, he arrived at my house in a cab.
I'm so confused with
bag
this
and left.
video, or this
So I don't
one
know
right
where it
now.
is now.
This is where Daniel first slips up. Like many lies, Daniel's claim of not knowing his brother's whereabouts seems foolish. Records clearly show that he used his credit card to purchase a plane ticket to Italy under Michael's
Ooh.
name, so that one isn't going
His
to
brother
work.
let him get
You interviewed your brother earlier
away.
today.
Mhm.
He was not truthful
As to what?
as to his role in this investigation.
Okay.
He's not being truthful, and he's not. When I asked him a question, who is that person? He would not say who it was. So what are we going to do now?
I don't know. I don't know where he is. After, like I said, after he left here, he showed up in a cab, grabbed his bag, and he said, I'm sorry, I got you in trouble. He goes, give me your card. He said, they're going to call you. So I was waiting for your call. And he left.
Cap, I don't believe you.
And that's it. I don't know where the hell he went.
Why didn't you
Despite
get?
putting
Oh my
Michael
God.
on a plane that very same day, he
Literally.
claims he has no idea where his brother is. This guy seems to believe that if he sticks to his lies and acts like he knows nothing, the detectives will eventually give up and cut him loose. But the detectives are determined to get to the bottom of things.
Did your brother ever tell you that he knew Alex?
No.
When he came over to your house, did he say,
Said he's a bad guy. That's it.
He's a bad
What is
guy.
a bad guy? He's a bad guy.
you're a cop? What do
I
you
know. You can only assume. I don't know. I've never even seen. I don't even know what he looks like.
You're a
Yeah.
cop.
Could be a biker. It could be a thing. I don't know. What's a bad guy? Bad guy can. There's all kinds of shitheads. Everybody's a bad guy. But for him to be scared as he was, I figure it's got to be something bad. So,
Mhm.
and now you're telling me he's a major criminal. So,
Okay, so you got this major criminal that's now been gunned down. I mean, come on, you're a cop. Guy gets shot outside of his house. It's a hit. And your brother's running scared? You don't put two and two together?
I didn't know that. this was a major
Exactly. He
criminal.
knows what
Okay.
happened. He know what he
Even so, Some guy
did.
gets gunned down and your brother's running from it. You're not putting two and two together.
What am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to think?
What are you going to say? You're going to ask him, what the hell's going on?
I did.
You're in my home, bringing this to my family, putting my life in jeopardy, my wife's life in jeopardy. Word on the street is your brother's moving some big stuff around. He's a big man on the street. You don't question your brother. He's driving around in a $100,000 car.
Literally. Oh my God.
He's always at the clubs.
Okay.
Does he tell you that?
Yeah, I know he's downtown. He's always close.
Okay. And what's he doing?
I don't know. I don't ask him everything he does every night.
He's your brother.
I know.
You guys
I
not
know.
close?
We are, but he doesn't give me every detail of his life.
You're telling me your brother riding around in a $100,000 skate and you don't ask him what's going on? Where are you getting that kind of cash?
Yeah, I would ask. I'd be like, where the
Business is
fuck do you
that
get all
good.
that money, and why are you hogging it all to yourself?
And you just slide by.
Low
That's
key, bro.
fine with me.
Detective
Sorry,
Cook
sorry.
really pushes Daniel to spill on why he couldn't get answers from his brother, but this is where he slipped up big time.
Daniel, I find this very hard to believe. And the
I'm telling you.
fact that you're a police officer and you're not putting two and two together.
They're
What am I
key,
supposed
low
to do?
key.
I'm going to go and accuse him of different stuff.
You never accuse your kid brother of being messed up in something?
I told him he's an idiot once I found out he's dating a freaking married woman. But
And that's it. And he's running for his life after
Well, yeah,
her husband's
obviously.
been gunned down, and you're saying, yeah, it's fine, stay in my house for 4 days?
I'm not going to say go
You
out
dum-dum.
and wait for somebody to attack you.
No, you're going to say, tell me what the hell's going on, and then we're going to the cops.
In retrospect, I
Literally.
probably should have done that.
So
I
you're,
did ask
you're,
him, but I
putting,
didn't want to bring him.
you're putting your life, your wife's life in jeopardy, your career in jeopardy. But you won't ask the questions of your brother?
I asked, he didn't answer. There's
I
only
don't
so many
believe
times
you.
I can ask without him getting
So
pissed off and leaving like he did today. He's gone.
He didn't get pissed off at you for leaving.
No, but he's pissed off that he got everything involved
Involved in what?
in this.
Apparently you don't know anything
No,
about
I don't.
this.
You're giving me information now that I. What the hell?
I don't
You
believe
know my
him, bro. I
story?
think
But you're his brother.
Yes.
All this has been happening. He's dating the wife of a guy that gets the gun down in front of his house, and you don't ask the questions. So you're putting yourself in a lot of jeopardy. Yeah, he's your brother. You're telling me I don't know anything about what my brother does. Yeah, you might want to be protecting him.
Even if Daniel was really this clueless, the detectives don't understand why
I
he
don't
didn't
believe
try
he's
to
this
find out
clueless.
what
There's
had
no way
happened.
he's that
After
clueless.
all, he's a cop. It's in his nature.
Anybody who runs after a homicide, doesn't cooperate with the police, is now gone. We don't know where he is. What does that tell you?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
What do you want me to say? It doesn't look good.
Your brother comes to your house, says, yeah, watch the news. Watch the news? Tell me what the fuck's going on. You're running because a guy got killed? And you're saying, that's all right, just sleep on my couch for 4 days? You're not putting any of this together.
The detective hits Daniel where it hurts.
Low-key.
His pride. Cook
Your
suggests that he
pride.
might not be a great cop for not suspecting his own brother's involvement. This tactic is particularly effective with men who have big egos, as they
Mhm.
can't stand the idea of looking incompetent, even if it means admitting something that could implicate them. It's a clever move to shake things up, and you can see the frustration start to seep out of Daniel.
I can't
You
see
understand
shit
the
with this
magnitude
shitty
of
ass
this?
quality,
Yes,
but
it's
you
a
know.
homicide.
I know.
You seem pretty calm about the whole thing.
I'm not calm. Believe me, I'm not calm.
I don't know if I do believe you because you're.
I don't
going on
believe
to say,
you.
Well, I asked him, and well, he didn't tell me. I'm thinking you're protecting him, as his older brother. You're protecting him.
I don't know anything to protect him from.
Well, did he come to you and confide in you? That's what I'm.
No.
That's what I know that he's done. He's gone and he's got to tell somebody. Can't keep the weight of this on his shoulders forever.
How do you even know he did it?
I'm not saying he did it.
So why would he have to confide in me if he didn't do it? Or have the weight on his shoulders if he didn't do something?
He didn't have the weight on his shoulders. He didn't do something. He wouldn't have run.
If he's scared somebody's going to be killing him, yeah, I think I would run
If
to
someone's going to kill you, who do you go to?
police.
Yeah?
Or your family, and I'm both.
Yeah. And then he's gone from there. Nobody's going to have to go after him because he's banging the wife. That doesn't even make sense. You're after Buddy Boy. They got him. They're not going to go, okay, so let's go after everybody that's banging him. They'd probably shake his hand. Way to go. You're screwing the guy's wife behind his back. Yeah, we didn't like him either. If you have nothing to hide, you're around. You got something to hide, you go to ground, you're gone.
Detective Cook challenges Daniel's story, stating that if he's innocent, he should stick around, but if he's guilty, he'll go into hiding.
If he has information about this murder, that's why he's running. He's banging other guys. We talked to them. They're not running. Yeah, I was banging her. Her husband's a fucking big dope dealer. They're not saying, oh, yeah, we're scared. You know, what are we scared for? The guy's dead. He's never going to find out who's banging his wife. Because if you have knowledge of any of this, you have to tell us. Because if we find out later that you knew, you know what happens.
Absolutely.
All right? Don't jeopardize your family and your career over this. Is there anything else that I should know to understand your statement fully?
The detective has given Daniel a heads up about the potential consequences, laying out all he could lose. But he seems to have made his decision, and it looks like he's sticking to it, regardless of the risks.
Damn, he
The
really
day
protected his
after
brother.
This interview, Daniel did a complete 180 and admitted to not only lying, but also to unauthorized searches of police records to aid his brother. On September 16th,
Ooh.
2016, Daniel pleaded
Ooh.
guilty to perjury and insubordination, and
Oh
was given
my
a week to
God.
resign. However, he managed to flip the script on appeal, somehow landing only a penalty of suspension, demotion, and pay cut.
Are you
Michael
s-
avoided charges, but
Bro.
on November 13th, 2020,
No
he was
way.
non-fatally shot outside of a cafe, surviving without any arrests made.
That's crazy. Ow, shit.
Cops usually don't get arrested unless
We're done. That was those were the two videos. That was yeah. He came clean and he would. Oh my god. I mean, I get it. It's family, but come on, bro. Come on. I know that's your brother, but you're putting the other people that you're supposed to love and protect in danger from doing that, which is fucked up. Alright, YouTube, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you get a thumbs up, subscribe with the bell, join on notifications, all that good stuff, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye!